Hey everyone, Edit here, and welcome to Bun Devlog 4. In the last week, I got a lot done in regards to setting up content and setting up the structure that the maps are going to exist within. Right now I have Bun's Hub World, and it has a building in it where you can go and access two other levels. One of them is going to be the tutorial, and the other one is, I'm calling it Dust now, but it's like the canyon level that I showed you guys before. I also spent a lot of time this week on game feel and making Bun feel nice and responsive and fast and smooth and fun to play as. So I added a bunch of new little subtle effects. Bun also runs faster now and jumps a little bit faster and hits the ground faster. Generally, it feels a little bit more like an actual platform. But anyway, let me just show you guys what I did. So, alright, so I'm gonna start off in the hub world here. Right off the bat, some things that have changed are I redesigned the hub world a little bit. I'm just using Pro Builder for building out this map now. And I wanted to start nice and small to make sure I wasn't like overly ambitious in how big I plan to make the hub world. So a couple of things that have changed for game feel. For one is Bun runs a little bit faster now, and he has smoke clouds that pop up from the bottom of his feet. And it just kind of helps you keep him grounded and keep your player aware of where he is. And it also feels fun and nice and fluid. We also still have the cloud when jumping, and I added a white circle when you land that is slightly based on how hard you land. So if I jump from really high, it'll be a nice big circle. If I just jump in place, it'll be pretty small. Some other things that I changed. Rolling is now an instant burst in whatever direction you're facing, not the direction you're moving. So I can just stand still and hit the roll button. I add a little bit of screen shake too to give it some punchiness. It's really fun now. But basically now, you don't have to be moving to pull it off. Also, with rolling, you can only do it once. So after you've left the ground, you can only roll once before you touch the ground again. So like if I jump off the cliff here, I was spamming my roll button there, but I couldn't roll anymore. And that's just to stop players from abusing mixing gliding and rolling to go really long distances. Another thing I did to fix that is after you roll, you can't glide anymore. So I can glide here, I can roll, but I can't continue the glide after I roll. It resets my Y velocity when you roll, so you just immediately start falling no matter what. I also am using a new GPU light mapper. Instead of using Unity's preview GPU light mapper, I got an asset called Bakery, and I've been having pretty good success with that. So this is a mix of Bakery for the indirect lighting, and then just one directional light for the direct shadows. Also, I made this pretty neat portal effect, and then I reused the burning ember effect from the portal over there, the pink ones. I reused that and turned them a little bit orange, just to give this some more atmosphere. And then we got some nice glowing light and a sign that says level 1 tutorial, which is not what this is. This is dust. It's not the tutorial. So I'm going to go to not the tutorial because that lied to you. This was also baked with Bakery, and I'm having some weird issues. Like you'll notice the shadows are a little bit grainy in corners there. Generally, Bakery results are much better than the Unity one and much more consistent. So gameplay wise, a couple things that I changed. For one, flags. So to save the game, now you have to actually hit them to activate them, and you have that nice little effect that says save. That was just because you can teleport to the last flag from the menu. I found while having some people playtest that they actually wanted to keep a previous flag checked, especially like when you're going from somewhere high up to somewhere down low. That mechanic works really well because you can intentionally decide not to check a checkpoint knowing that you'll respawn further back. But it's also a little bit of a risk because you won't be able to save your money unless you hit the flag. And then finally, I have a map that goes back to the hub world, or a portal rather, that goes back to the hub world. Ignore all the decorations, this is just the same portal copied. I haven't changed the colors and stuff yet. But that will bring us back here, and we can save our game. I'm really proud of kind of how the graphics are progressing along. I think the style that I found, I'm using just like Creative Commons realistic textures and even some like tessellation gives the game a really cool aesthetic, and I think it looks pretty unique, and I'm really happy with it. that was a good amount of talking for the video. So take it away, Eric, from the past, because I recorded this in the future. Whoa. I want to know what you guys think of the direction that I'm taking the game in, so let me know in the comments below. Alright, have a good one, and goodbye.